According to Webster's dictionary, the definition of herd mentality is the tendency of people in a group to think and behave in ways that conform with others in the group, whether as individuals. Now, you're probably thinking, Tina, that's not me. I'm a free thinker. I would never be influenced by the herd. I am an original. Well, dear friend, I'm here to burst your bubble. Today, I want to talk about social proof and how herd mentality actually will benefit your business. So lean in, tune in, listen up, okay? This is gonna be juicy and good. Now, I know you're thinking, Tina, how can herd mentality help my business? I want the people in my life, those surrounding me, to be free thinkers. I don't wanna have sheep. Well, listen, my friends, we all are sheep when it comes to one thing or another, and I'm gonna prove it to you. When was the last time you bought something online from Amazon or another website, maybe a small business owner, since you're anti-Amazon or something? What convinced you to buy that thing? It was probably the reviews. It was probably the reviews that said how amazing it was. You got into the vibe of what people were saying, and it convinced you to invest in that product. Maybe you saw a commercial with your favorite celebrity in it, and you were like, you know what? I really could tear up some KFC right now. I mean, that would never happen to me. I'm just saying. Maybe you saw a commercial of a celebrity endorsing some new app, and you decided, I think I want that app now because I like that celebrity and I'm gonna get that app. Or maybe you saw an ad pop up for, I don't know, Chick-fil-A, and you said, you know what, that's what I want for lunch right now. Even though I'm not hungry, I need it right now. Not saying that happened to me, just a friend that I know. Bottom line, what I'm trying to say is that customers trust other customers. So if you are out here trying to gain new clients, gain new customers into your business, one thing that could really move the needle for you in your business is to provide your ideal client with social proof. Now, how can you provide clients with social proof, you ask? I got you. I'm about to break down a bunch. So go ahead and bring out that note paper and that pen, and we are going to get right into it. Now, the number one way of gaining social proof that I personally love, and that's why it's number one on the list, is using Google My Business. Now, Google My Business is a fantastic way to get your clients to leave you a review on literally the world's number one search engine. Like, what? And did you know that the more people that leave you a review on Google My Business will help your ranking on Google search? Like, that's wild. So let's say that I am a personal branding photographer, which I am, in my local city, and somebody is looking for what I offer. If they type that into Google, literally Google will show them a radius of who's in their area, and I might pop up depending on how many reviews I currently have. And guys, asking for reviews is not as complicated and stressful as it may sound. Trust me. The method that I use with my clients is whenever I'm done doing a shoot with them, I love to send them an email just as a follow-up to say thank you so much for working with me and trusting me to take your photos. And I will always include a link to make it easier for them, not to just send them and be like, hey, go leave me a review. I guide them along the process. I give them a link and I say, if you have a spare time in your day, or if you have a moment, would you leave me a review, good or bad? It helps me grow and know what I can improve on. Most of the time, I would say 90% of the time, my clients do leave me reviews. Sometimes they don't, but when they do, it really does help rank me on literally the world's largest search engine. So like, why wouldn't you do it? So just go ahead and do it. I encourage you to implement this in your business this year. Another really awesome way to show social proof is by letting the numbers do the talking for you. Do you have a free ebook? How many people have you served with that ebook? Do you have a course? How many people have you served with that course? Your business, how many people have purchased your product or service within the last few months? And you could show those numbers on your website, on your social media, to really let people see, wow, this person's like out here and I want to be a part of that herd mentality. Did you catch what I did there? You have seen this method be done at least one time in your life, okay? If you've ever seen commercials where they say over 500 companies trust insert company name, or maybe you see a website and it's like over 10 billion. Oh my gosh, y'all, McDonald's is an amazing example. McDonald's literally has serving over 1 billion people. It's like, I mean, I know their numbers are doing the talking, but it's like you shouldn't eat McDonald's, but at the same time, you also are like, dang, their fries are bomb. So there's an example for you. Let your numbers do the talking, and the numbers doing the talking will bring more people into your space. They'll be like, oh, I want to be a part of one of that 1 billion that's like gaining more cholesterol and heart disease. That sounds amazing. Anyhow, if you have any statistics, I encourage you to look at your analytics, review what you have done in the past year, and let those numbers do the talking for your business and show it all over your platforms. Another really amazing way to show social proof is to show your product or service in action. Photos are amazing ways to show your product or service in action, and visuals literally stick in people's head for a long period of time. So it's important to invest in really amazing imagery for your brand. So let's say you have a product. You want to incorporate photos on your social media and on your website of the product being used, how it's intended to be used, different situations that it can be used in. This is a great way for people to look at it and be like, okay, I could see that in my life. I could definitely see myself using that. Now, if you're a service-based business, a way that you could show social proof is behind the scenes of you serving others, of you doing what it is that you do, and capturing that footage, whether it's video or capturing imagery, whether it's personal branding photography. But being able to show visually what you are doing is another way of showing social proof to your audience. It's one thing to tell your audience that your product works. It's another thing to show them that it actually works. And the same thing goes for your service. It's one thing to say that you're going to offer all these amazing things, but it's another thing entirely to show the process, to show the behind the scenes. That is also social proof. And I'm going to leave you with a little example that I personally, it works for me every time. And that is when I see trainers. Whenever I see trainer profiles on Instagram and I see their before and afters, I literally follow them because I want to do the videos that they show that I think I want to get those abs, I want to get that result. So the before and afters, the behind the scenes, basically the process is what had me buy into what they were cooking up. So whether you're a service-based business or a product-based business, you want to make sure that you are showing visual representation of what you're offering so that others can buy in and gain that social proof. Another fantastic way to get social proof is to take polls and surveys. Listen, some people won't take time out to write a long review, but they will, however, maybe take a survey if there's something in it for them. There are really amazing platforms online that allow you to put together a survey for your clientele. We have SurveyMonkey, there's also Survey Planet, and you can also use Google Forms. If you're someone who has tried Google My Business or used some other form of way to get a long form review out of your clients and customers and you don't really see it working, I encourage you to try out surveys. Everyone learns differently, everyone consumes information differently, so this is a great opportunity for you to see. Maybe my clients just like surveys over having to actually write out a review. And the last one that I want to talk about today is displaying testimonials on your website and social media. Guys, what is the point of collecting all this stuff if you're not going to show it off? We've already discussed today that testimonials help drive action. If you want your ideal client to take action by booking you, booking your service, purchasing your product, you want to have reviews that they can see and that will drive them to actually invest in your business. This is one way that I highly advise that you use the testimonials on your website in a way that builds momentum and allows you to keep that story going so that they're guided to the checkout page and actually take action. I personally believe that your website online is a great way for you to tell your story and continue that personalization of what you have to offer them and how you can help them, but also they can see into your business a little bit more deeper. So let's talk about how you can use testimonials on your website to continue the narrative. Now, I used to have a giant tab on my website that had nothing but testimonials on it, and I don't think that that's smart to do. I think that if you are gonna have testimonials on your website, they should be telling a story. So what I mean by that is maybe have some testimonials on the sales page of how you've helped people, how you've changed their lives, how you got them results, how your product, you know, shifted their perspective and they never want to buy again from anyone else. Another great way for you to use testimonials on your website is an opt-in page. Maybe when someone first arrives on your website, you have a opt-in pop-up that has literally a testimonial from someone saying how your tips and tricks have helped them with their business, or maybe your product has truly helped them with their, I don't know, skincare issues. Just thinking of some stuff. Another great place for you to use testimonials is on your About Me page. This is another opportunity where you can allow your clients to do the talking versus you talking about yourself. People trust other people versus trusting you. They're trying to figure out if they want to invest in you. So this is a great opportunity for you to allow others to do your own bidding for you. Testimonials are fantastic because they allow other people to build a connection to your brand and make them feel like they can trust you. And don't we all say, people buy from who they like, know, and trust. So this is another way for you to truly hone in onto those things and gain more clients. So when you want to talk about yourself more and more and more, I encourage you, take a step back, zip the lip, and let your clients who are loyal and faithful do the raving reviews for you. If you can get people talking about you and have fans out there in the streets for you, honey, that's about 90%, okay? We can do all that we want to do as far as sales and marketing, but at the end of the day, when you have loyal customers bringing more people to you, bringing more people into your business that commit and invest in, that is the best part. I'm telling you. It's the best part. At the end of the day, guys, social proof is so important, and it's a great way for people to feel confident in investing in what you have to offer. At the end of the day, guys, social proof is so important to your business, so I highly encourage, don't skip out on this part. Ask past clients to leave you a review, put out surveys, do what you gotta do, display the reviews that you do get on your website and your social media, and I promise you, you will start to see people looking your way because you got some fans out in the streets. Anyhow, guys, that's all I've got for you. I hope that you use some of these social proof options in your business. And if you learned something new, please share in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you, and I will see you in the next video.